from a millionaire. All right, first of all, there's nobody here, so I'm going to be really getting into it today, and I'm going to make a couple of clips from this so that when we watch the replay, you guys will be able to actually take advantage of what's going on. However, I want to make this live today. I just came from the gym, so I'm a little bit tired. However, I'm going to come on, make this live. Tomorrow, I'll be going to the Amazon jungle, so that's going to be very fun. And I'm going to go live from the Amazon. So that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to some island in the middle of the jungle. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. However, I'm going to make this live because I had some topics that we want to talk about. Also, there's a fire nearby. So the helicopters are actually, I guess they're bringing water to the fire, and the firefighters are nearby. But I think people are fine, so don't need to worry. I've been going live every day, every weekday for the past 3 months now, and it's been going really fantastic. I just want to give you a quick update. So I've been going live since February. It's now April, so it's about 3 months. And since I've been going live, I've been able to talk to people from all over the world, people from Ghana, people from Tanzania, people from Tobago, Egypt, Australia, New Zealand, the US, Canada, Mexico, people who don't even speak English are in here with us from Dubai, you know. And so I really love connecting with all of you. And so it's been really my pleasure to connect with you guys. And as you know, that our mission here is that we send two kids to college every year right now, and whenever somebody subscribes, you guys are helping us. You personally are helping to move us one step closer to making YouTube profitable so that we can send more kids to college. Right now, we send two, and I'd love if by the end of this year we could actually send four. But we're working on it, and I think it's going to go very, very well. Right. So that's what we're doing here. I'm retired. I'm 26, so I don't need the money, but the kids in Jamaica do. So please subscribe if you're seeing this, and I appreciate you. And as you're coming in, please, again, uh, I want you to know. Uh, Let me just turn it off. I just want to put it on Do Not Disturb, so I'm not disturbed while I'm talking with my people, right? So, as you know, we've been growing a lot. In the last month alone, we've grown 500 subscribers, and it's because of you amazing people. And I'm answering your questions as you come in. Please tell me where you're watching from. Again, we have people coming from all over the world, and it's just been phenomenal to talk with everybody here. I really love connecting with you guys. I think we have a few people that are regular watchers with us, and we connect and we know each other. And so then, if that's you, come give me a shout out. But if you're joining us for the first time, know that again, we're trying to send more kids to college from Jamaica, and that's our mission on this channel. Fantastic. Okay, so to the topic of today, which is how can you make money from anywhere in the world? How do you make money from anywhere in the world? One, I'll tell you this. Let's start here. 50 years ago, opportunities that we had now, that we have now, were not possible 50 years ago. Why do I say that? You're watching this from our phone, and you are probably not within 100 miles of me, 100 kilometers or whatever. You are probably halfway across the world in your living room. Maybe you're at work, whatever. But you're watching this and I'm able to connect with you, potentially make a connection with you. This was not possible 50 years ago. Okay. So then we have this technology now. We have the internet, we have the phone, we have smartphones, we have a laptop that you can move with. My lifestyle would not be possible 50 years ago. So then the opportunities that exist right now, you have to know what they are. And that's the basis for where we're going to start. Because if you're not seeing that, then I really can't help you. The idea that you have to go to a 9 to 5 and work for 40 years and then one day retire and with a pension or some type of retirement fund or a 401k, that idea is dead. Today, people are making $1 million per month from their cell phone, right? And I'm going to tell you a couple of ways. Now, even if you don't want to make $1 million per year, if you could make 10,000, 20,000, $50,000 a year, a month, from your cell phone, even $5, that would change a lot of you guys' lives from your cell phone. And so I'm going to give you a couple of ways that you can do that and potentially change your life. Okay. So one of those ways is you want to get onto any type of social media and start a faceless quote page. I'm going to give you the entire play. And one of my favorite places to do this with is Pinterest. We've done this a couple of times and it makes money. I'm going to give you the entire play. So here's Pinterest. Pinterest is one of the only platforms where you can search on Google, which is the number one search engine in the world, and Pinterest shows up. Now, who's on Pinterest every day? You might want to put this in the chat. Who's on Pinterest every day? Women. And women are also the bigger, like 70% of purchases in the economy are made by women, retail purchases. Women are the ones buying shoes. Women are the ones buying products. Women are the ones spending money. Now, they're not spending necessarily only on themselves, they're also spending for their partners and their children, but they are the ones spending. And all of these women are on Pinterest. The people with money, essentially, who are the ones that are spending, are on Pinterest. So think about this. You have a product to sell. You want to sell a beauty product, a skincare product, right? A supplement product, how to make money, an ebook, right? Yoga mat, anything to do with working out. Just, bro, don't make, because no one watches your live. I'm sorry for saying this. I appreciate you. I mean, you're here and you just commented, so maybe more people will come in. But I appreciate you for spreading negativity. And that's why you're there and I'm here and retired before 30. Oh, keep your day going, bro. All right. So as I was saying, if you go onto Pinterest, right? So go onto Pinterest, there are an infinite number of people on Pinterest and they're searching. So then what you're going to do? You're going to make content that is geared toward the people who are already on Pinterest. Okay. So then if you go onto Pinterest and you're finding, okay, what kind of content do I make? You're going to make content that is, hey, here are 3 ways to get a toned stomach by the summer. Here are 3 ways to get stronger by the summer. Here are 3 gifts that your children would love. Here are, and I can go down the line, and you can use ChatGPT to give you ideas of what women might be interested in buying. Because you're not going to create a product, you're not going to create demand, you're going to tap into what people are already buying. Skincare, how to have super clear skin in 14 days. Super clear skin in 14 days. How to permanently remove acne in 30 days or less. Okay. How to find cheap clothes on the internet or whatever, right? This is what people are already spending on. How to use makeup and put it in a way that attract people or whatever. I'm giving you ideas off the top of my head. This isn't written down. Well, you're understanding what I'm saying. You're going to be marketing towards people who are already on Pinterest. So you're not going to go on and start talking about cars on Pinterest because that's not the target market on Pinterest. Why am I giving you this? Because this is a way that people are making thousands of dollars from their cell phone. And you can automate the entire thing. You can automate the entire thing. Okay. So I'm going to, boom, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save that clip. All right. So continuing, right? So Pinterest. If someone searches on Google and you have people that are coming on Google and you're saying, all right, uh, people are going to say, I'm looking for new workout for females or new workout for female under 35 or how to get summer body in shape. Fitness is a really good one because people are always looking for fitness, shortcuts, hacks, etc. So you can tap into fitness. And if you want to tap into relationships, you can, but fitness does well on Pinterest. So then you're looking to sell supplements, you're looking to sell skincare, you're looking to sell anything to do with health. Okay. Fitness, health. Okay. So then now, the reason why Pinterest works is because women are on Pinterest. And you can search on Google and Pinterest results will pop up. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take those Pinterest results. I'm gonna guys walk you guys over here. So guys, I want you guys to see that this is not green screen because a lot of people come on and they're really in their mom's basement and they'll talk to you guys as if they know what they're talking about, right? But I'm not one of those dudes. I actually do what I'm talking about, and I want you guys to see that this is actually how you can make a lot of money from your phone, right? Because it's one thing for someone to just talk, It's one thing, it's another thing for someone to show. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, this is the Pinterest play. Why would you create content on Pinterest? Because it shows up on Google. Now you continue. Now you may be wondering, okay, how do I actually create the pins that are on Pinterest? Because I'm not the most artistic person. So then you're going to go into Canva and you're going to create from the template. Canva has this done already. There are thousands of free templates on Canva. Now, if you don't want to create this yourself, guess what? Fiverr, five with two R's, five Fiverr, Fiverr will actually, you can pay someone 10, $15 to create thousands of templates for you in Canva, hundreds, dozens of templates for you that you can reuse over and over and over again and post on Pinterest. You can do this. Cost you $10. So then you can just reuse the same templates. You can change the color every time you post, but you can have a branded, consistent theme so that every time you post, it looks like it's coming from your page. So then now you don't have to be doing the work yourself. You pay someone to create 100, and then you go in every day, and then you just schedule all of the posts for 6 pins every day. Hope you're picking up what I'm dropping. I'm giving you the entire play. Okay. And then once you have the pins created from Pinterest, which is this is how you're gonna make money from your phone. Okay. You're going to go ahead and you are going to actually create a website. Now, do you need to create a website? No, you don't need to. Today, creating a website is so easy. You can get a website created for you for $50 off of Fiverr. Pay somebody halfway across the world who will create that website for you by the end of the day. Free, free. Go onto Canva, create it, free. Not Canva. You go onto Fiverr and they'll create it for you for free, free. Okay. So then once they're going to create that for you, here's what you're going to do. You're going to run traffic from Pinterest over to your website. So then you're going to say, okay, to five supplements that you need this summer for what's up. Hey, Thomas, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm telling people how to make money from their phone anywhere in the world. It's midday here. I've been traveling for the last 2 years, and I do this every pretty much weekday for the last 2 months to help people to make money from their phone. If you want to tune in, if you want to ask a question, welcome in. Otherwise, I'm glad to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Thomas Fee. So shout out to Thomas Fee. Pinterest. Okay, cool. So this is how you make money from your phone from anywhere in the world, right? This is how people are traveling. This is what people are doing. Okay. So then now you have the Pinterest post created. I told you how to create the templates. You go onto Fiverr, you go onto Canva, you may get it done. You create the website, you pay someone on Fiverr $50 to get the website. Now you have blog posts. So you're driving traffic from Pinterest to, is there a certain app that I have to use? I'm giving you the Pinterest play right now. So this is just one play that you can use to take the $10,000 a month. This is just one. Literally, there are hundreds, but I'm giving you the entire Pinterest play right now. I'm going to actually tell you at the end how to actually monetize this so that you make money and you can see it for yourself. Okay. So, Pinterest, that's where all the traffic is. Women are the ones that run the economy. 70% of retail purchases are made by women. Women are on Pinterest. That's where they are. Ask all the women around you if they have a Pinterest account, and they will tell you yes. So, you go into Pinterest and you start a faceless Pinterest account. You create templates, 5 ways to do this, 5 supplements that you need for this, 5 ways to get rid of acne in 30 days, 5 ways to, 12 ways, 7 ways, whatever. And you create these posts and you're going to do them every single day. You're going to do 6 pins every single day. Again, these are templates. So you're not recreating every single time. You're just getting the template and then you're doing it. You're driving traffic from Pinterest over to your blog website in the website. So that's where we are right now. So now you're in the website. So then the topic was, let's just do one topic. 7 ways to get rid of acne in 30 days. The blog post, that's the title. 7 ways to get rid of acne in 30 days. So then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you have 7 points. The first one is, let's say, wash your face. Third one, buy this product. Fourth one, etc., etc. Now, as you can see, as you start going in, people are going to want to buy the products that you're recommending because you're going to give them advice, you're going to actually help them, and then you're going to recommend products that they can buy. Now, this has to be a good blog post. You can't just make up stuff. You actually have to help people. So you're going to do research and make the blog post really good on your website. Now, remember, think about this. You do not have to create this blog post. You do not have to create the website. You can pay someone in Fiverr to create the blog post and write it really well. And then you can put your affiliate links to the products on Amazon in the blog post. So now you're driving traffic from Pinterest to your blog post. Does that make sense? So then, as you're driving traffic from Pinterest to your blog post, let's say 10,000 people visit your site every month and 100 people click on your affiliate link and buy. 100 people, and each of those pays you 50. How much is that? $500 a month. No, that's $5,000 a month. 100 people, $50 affiliate link. So now 100 people buy from $10,000 traffic, from 10,000 people coming to your site every month. 100 people buy, which is only 1%. 100 people buy, 100 times 50 is $5,000 a month. And it doesn't stop there, which is why this gets crazy. I'm not even done. I'm gonna save this clip right now. It's not even done. So you take every one of the people who visit your site and you're going to turn them into a product themselves. How do you do that? Because you can get paid to show ads on your site. How do you do this? There's a little thing called Google AdSense. Google AdSense, which means that if you have a site that's getting 10,000 people visiting every month, then all you got to do is go to Google and say, all right, I'm going to give you space on my site to show ads that people are paying you for. So you know those Google ads that pop up on websites? Now they're going on your site that you didn't create, getting traffic from Pinterest that you didn't buy. Because remember, the pins are what's generating that traffic. So now you're getting paid from affiliates and you're getting paid every time someone lands on your site. So all those 10,000 people, whether they buy or not, become traffic. So now you're getting paid. Now you're getting paid for 10,000 and you're getting paid from the affiliate links. That's 5,000 plus the traffic. How much can you get paid? Well, typically, you're getting paid good money for every 1,000 people. So then, for example, if your site is a beauty site, maybe you get paid $7 per 1,000. So then, if you're getting paid 10,000 people, imagine if you're doing a tech, for example, company, and you're getting paid $50 per 1,000 people. Imagine if you're doing a tech website and you're getting paid 50 per 1,000 people, which means that if you're having 10,000 people, that means you're getting paid an additional $500. $500. So now you're getting $5,000 from the affiliates, plus an extra $500 from the traffic alone. Just the traffic alone has paid for the site itself and Fiverr and the templates. And remember, you're not creating the templates yourself. You're not creating the pins. You can hire a virtual assistant for $5 an hour from Upwork or from Fiverr to keep posting these for you every single day. So it runs like clockwork. You can do this from your phone. All you need is the right idea, which is why I'm giving it to you. You can do this from anywhere in the world. You can set this up to run an autopilot and hire a VA to run it all day long. We've done this. It makes money. Now you're getting paid from affiliates and you're getting paid from the traffic. And don't even get me started on if you want to sell your own product. You can create your own book, you can create your own perfume, you can create your own supplement and sell it to the same audience. And then you can start collecting emails. It can get really wild. But this is actually how you can get to your first $5,000, $10,000 a month from anywhere in the world using Pinterest, Canva, and Fiverr. That's it. I'm gonna save this clip, but this is good. Now, if you're here and you finding value from this, oh no, we don't need green screen. We don't need green screen. This is no green screen over here. No green screen zone. But I wanted to save that clip. Did I save it? I hope I did. Now, if you find value from this, subscribe because the reason why we do this, the reason why I go live every day, in case you don't know, we've been going live for about 3 months now. And the idea is that YouTube isn't profitable, but I send two kids to Jamaica every single year. And with your help, we can send more people to Jamaica. We can send more people from Jamaica to college. And that's why I need your help. Because every time that you guys subscribe, you guys push us closer to being profitable. And then we get to send more people to college and help more people. Make sense? Okay, cool. So if that's helping you, please subscribe. I help so that we can help more people. That's the idea. No, no, the sun is very hot. As I said, I want to show you guys that this is not green screen because a lot of people come on and really they're in their mom's basement. They don't know anything about making money. They have no ideas. They just copy what people say on the internet. But I'm not one of those people. And that's why people come onto these lives and ask me questions. That's why we have people coming from all over the world, from India, from China, from Egypt, from Switzerland, from Canada, from New Zealand, from Australia. That's why you guys are here right now. So I appreciate you guys. A lot of people are fake on the internet, but everything on my YouTube, you can verify me. You can verify who I am. You can look at my Instagram. This is why we've been growing so fast because people, I think, are resonating with the realness that we have. Right. And I appreciate you guys for real. Where are you guys watching from? How many people are in here? I just finished my workout, so actually I'm a bit tired. Is it fine if I take off my shirt for a little bit? All right, I'm gonna take off my shirt for a little bit because I'm really hot. All right, boom. Take off my shirt. Uh, boom. I'm super hot. All right. Where are you guys watching from? Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm gonna keep this live going for maybe another 15 minutes. You can see what's going on. You can see what's going on. It's very easy for people to come on and just, you know, BS their way through what they think would, would be a good idea. It's another thing to come on and actually give sound advice and talk from experience. Because I think there's also fakers on the internet, but I try not to be that. I try to be as honest as possible, as real as possible. Even there was someone who was saying a couple of days ago, they were talking about whether or not they should leave their job and go for entrepreneurship. And I was like, honestly, I don't think you're ready. Very easy for me to sit halfway across the world and to say, yeah, yeah, leave. Then you can leave your job. But that's not going to happen in 2 weeks. It's perhaps the most exciting thing that I've done all year. I'm going to the Amazon jungle now. I went to Brazil. I went to all over the Brazil. I went to Rio. I went to Sao Paulo. I went to all the other places. I didn't go to Bahia. I went to Fernando de Noronha, which is a private island of the northeast. I went to Floripa. That was great. But this weekend, I'm going to Amazon jungle. Never been. I skipped the Amazon in Brazil, but this time I'm going to the Amazon jungle and I'm going to the Amazon jungle and I cannot wait. So excited. You guys have no idea. And so I'm gonna try to go live from the Amazon jungle. I'm gonna try to do that. I think it's gonna be exciting. I think we're gonna have really good vibes and see what happens. Separate from that, if you're joining us, tell me where you're watching from. When we're going on tour tomorrow, I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is not easy. 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when the bus leaves for the jungle. And if you're going to be joining us for the Amazon Jungle Live, if you miss it, yeah, I'll put the replay up. But hey, who's that? I just saw a chat come in. Ephraim? Oh shit. That's like a Bible name, isn't it? Ephraim? Welcome in, dude. Ephraim. Shout out to Ephraim G. Top G. Top G Ephraim. Ephraim the top G. The OG, the gangster. Shout out to Ephraim. And so I'm going to be going to the Amazon jungle, right? As I said, I travel all over the world, and the Amazon jungle is next on the list. After that, I'm probably going to be going to a new country in a couple of weeks. We're going to see. And end of the year, I'm going to be in Jamaica. Next year, I'm going to Africa. That's going to be exciting. Do you go for sports? What do you mean? Am I traveling for sports or do I play sports? What are you asking? I'm happy to answer your question. I'm just clarifying. You know what? I'll answer both of them. I'm not traveling for sports. I'm retired. I've made a lot of money from real estate, which is why I come on to help people. And we're also coming on so that we can raise more money to send more people to college. Right now, out of my own pocket, I have two scholarships for kids in Jamaica to to send them to college, and I would love to expand that to four or five or six scholarships every single year. That's coming from my own pocket. But the reason I want to go live on YouTube and develop this YouTube thing is that if YouTube can earn more money, then we can send more people to college. And I think that would be pretty cool, right? I think we can both agree that's a good thing. But me personally, I travel for fun because I love traveling. And I think it's a very cool thing to see the rest of the world, especially after working so hard for the last couple of years. But do I play sports? Yes, play sports, not professionally, but for fun. I play football. I like to swim. I used to play basketball, not so much anymore. And right now I'm learning how to kickbox, but I'm in the gym every day. So that's what I do. Do I follow teams? I do follow football. Real Madrid is out, which makes me very sad. We're out of the UEFA Champions League. That breaks my heart. But Barcelona is going to go on. I think they're going to win. I mean, Barcelona is in top form right now. Lamine is doing really well. If nobody gets injured, it's very likely that Barcelona will win Champions League. So they're doing really, really well. Yeah. And Arsenal looks good too, but I don't think they're going to beat Barcelona because Barcelona is just they're on top form right now. Very, very good. Do you follow any sports teams? What's your favorite sports team? If you're coming in, by the way, please tell me where you're watching from. Super important to me. We have people that watch from all over the world, and I really like knowing where you guys are from. Please tell me where you're watching from. Put it in the chat where you're watching from. If you're watching from Egypt, put that in there. India, put that in there. If you're watching from Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, please put that in the chat. I really like to know where you guys are watching from because it you may be the first person from your country that's joining us. So please put that in the chat. Giant, Dodgers, Lakers. The Lakers I can see. I'm not sure about the other two. The Lakers is actually a good team. The first two, I don't know, man. Especially Dodgers. That's a tough one. Dodgers is a tough one. That's just tough. It's a tough to be a Dodgers fan. Where are you watching from, dude? Please tell me where you're watching from. You may be the first person from your country, and that might make you, like an OG from your country. You know, from the US. We're in the US. I've had people in here from Florida, from Maryland, from Virginia, from Missouri, from Nebraska, from Ohio, from New York. Where are you watching from? New Jersey. Oh shit. Oh my God. Sorry, my I stayed in New Jersey for a long time. I stayed in New Jersey for almost a decade, dude. I was in Maplewood, like 20 minutes outside of, South Orange, Maplewood. It's like 20 minutes outside of Newark. That's dope, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I lived in the US for almost 10 years. That's where most of my real estate is in a couple of states in the US. In Florida, in Georgia, in New Jersey, and in Washington. So there you go. Yeah, yeah, man. We have a lot of real estate in the US, over $10 million of real estate in the US, which again is how I'm able to travel, which is how I can come on and talk to you guys in the middle of the day. Boom. But we don't going to talk about money, at least anymore, not for now, because the first part of this live, that's what we're talking about. How you can actually use your phone to make money, because that's what I love to talk about. But still, I'm glad that you are from New Jersey because New Jersey is an awesome place. And honestly, people from New York don't like New Jersey. But I love New Jersey. I feel like New Jersey is so cool. I think one of the things I love about Jersey is that we call it Jersey and not New Jersey. Where are you from? Jersey. Boom. You know, if you're from New York, you always have to say, you can't say like York. There's nothing like that. I'm from York. That's a little lame. I'm from NYC. That's so lame. I'm from Jersey. Jersey. I think that that's cool. I know it's nerdy, but it's whatever. I'm being myself. Very cool, Ephraim. I'm glad that you're joining us. Please subscribe so that you don't miss the next live. We're going live tomorrow from the Amazon jungle. For the first time, I'll be going live from a place that I'm actually visiting. So we'll see how this turns out. There's not going to be a lot of internet there, but again, we will see how it turns out. Already did. My man, I appreciate you. As I said, the reason why I do this, um, YouTube isn't profitable, doesn't make any money, but I hope that it will. The reason why I hope that it will is because obviously we just talked about real estate. I don't need the money, but what I want, I send two kids to college every year, and I would love to send more. So if we can use YouTube money to send three or four or five kids to college every year, that would make this worth it to me because I don't have to go live, but I love connecting with you guys from halfway across the world. That's been very fun for me. And if it does help to send more people to college and impact other lives, then I am personally for that. And I will come on every day if that's what it takes to help little kids change their lives. I think that's worth it. I think you would agree, right? I'm in the gym, I'm in the pool, I'm having a great life, but there are people who don't have that opportunity. And so, you know, if we can give that opportunity, I think that's worth it to me. That's what I think. I know that that opportunity would have meant the world to me 10 years ago. I don't want to get emotional, but whatever. I know that it can change somebody's life in a very, very meaningful way. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I appreciate that, Ephraim. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate